Hello, welcome back to the finishing line and our Ante-Post Cheltenham Festival Series and video number 6. Tom is one selection behind, but he only has one for this week. So on week 7, he will put up 2 horses, and then we will all be back in business as are the rules and regulations. Who wants to go? What?
T's and C's apply.
Yes. Crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Who wants to go first? You know what? Sean, you're going first. I get to decide.
Fair enough, Dave. This week's selection comes in the Mares Hurdle, and it's going to be Epatante at 5-1 to win the Mares Hurdle. I think this is going to be a big target for the year. Nikki has Constitution Hill, the champion hurdle. I think they're going to go down the Mares route, as I said. And Brandy Love at the top of the market, and I just wanted to take her on. She's won the champion hurdle in 2020 and subsequently went on to finish third in 2021 and second last season. She's only being beaten by Honeysuckle in them. She's won 6 grade 1s in her career and has only been outside of the top 3 once, and that was in the Mares Novices Hurdle where they found a problem after the race. We seen her up to 2.5 months for the first time last season at Aintree, and she bolted up. And anyone that thinks Anna here was in with a chance going to the last, that's a no. She was winning that race no matter what. She did disappoint them, was beaten by Marie's Rock at Punchestown. I just think that came at the end of a long season, and I'm willing to forgive her for that run. She made a good enough reappearance last week on Newcastle, where she was in behind Constitution Hill. I think she was given an easy enough time by Aidan Coleman, and they knew they were beaten. And as I said, I wanted to take on Brandy Love, and I think Epatante has a really, really good chance in the Mares Hurdle this season.
Good selection for what it's worth. I think she will win it as well. She's champion hurdler. She's being beaten by Honeysuckle, which is nothing to be sniffed at, and I think she's miles clear on them if she goes for that race. Tom, you're next.
Yes, my one is going to come in the Ryanair. This is going to be based on the fact that Allahome's got an injury. And look, I was listening to Willie Mullins' interview back, and it sounds like he's got a couple of small knocks. But look, we never know what they can develop into. He hasn't got a clear run this season. So I think that 7-4, it's worth trying to find one against it. It's one of these races where you've gone down through the market then, and you're struggling for runners. Galloping to Champs, not going to run here. Shishkin, not going to run here. Brave Man's Game, not going to run here. Fernie Hollow, not going to run here. They are the next 4 in the betting in this race. The 5th is Envoy Allen, not going to run here. And then you're into Chacun Pour Soi, can't see that happening. Edward Stone, I think he's got to come on a bit. Fakir Duda probably will run here, even though they skipped it last year. The one that you get to then, and I've landed on, is Blue Lord. I actually was quite impressed with him at Clonmel. I thought he was in the wrong position for the way that race developed. And when he got to the front, all he did is prick his ears. He did that a couple of times last season. He's a massive, great big horse. He's got to take a step forward from that Arca form, but there is a chance that he could, I feel. I feel this is definitely the race for him. He's not quick enough for a champion chase. He's not going to throw him into a Gold Cup. It's definitely a Ryanair for Blue Lord. And at 20-1, I think that's a very decent price. So, yeah, Blue Lord's my selection.
Kubo will love that selection because Kubo backed him at 33-1 the day before he ran in the Clonmel Oil, I believe, for the Ryanair. For the exact same reasons you just said, Tom, to be honest. So
very good.
He will like that selection.
Smart man, Kubo.
Andrew. You've gone back and forth all day on this, Andrew.
What?
You've gone back and forth all day on this.
Up into Champs Gold Cup. Just go for it.
No. That
Constitution Hill, 4-7.
Honeysuckle Gold Cup.
Oh, remember them days?
Yeah. Fuck it. We don't want to go back there.
What could have been like? You couldn't just. There'd be no talk of Constitution Hill versus Honeysuckle.
She wouldn't have to face Conzoom.
Constitution Hill. Oh, good days. Anyway, right. My thinking behind this is The horse is 3-card brag, and it's for the Ballymore. Now, he's been my Martin Pipe horse in my mind ever since his last run. But this is all based on American Mike running badly in the weekend. If he's going to be injured throughout the season, if he's at the bleeding or what it is he's after doing. In my mind, then, that bumps him up near the top of his choices for the Ballymore. Don't think he's 2-miler. A lot will tell whether he runs in the Royal Bond on the weekend. If he runs in the Royal Bond on the weekend, I think they're still going to go Martin Pipe route, because I think you need 4 runs now for a handicap or Cheltenham, something like that. So they'll go. They have his run at Galway, where that run is after working out really well, with your man Sandor Kilglain winning the other day, bolting up, your man Nucky Johnson winning yesterday as well. If he runs in the Royal Bond and then he runs at the Dublin Racing Festival, he'll have his runs for the handicap, which he'll be 130 odd or something, 140 for the Martin Pipe. But if he's taken out of the Royal Bond on Sunday, then I think they're after changing their minds on where they're going. So they might skip that. They'll go Dublin Racing Festival, the 2 mile 6 races on the first day, or they'll find another race somewhere, because I think they're very limited with options when it comes to the Ballymore. You have Facile Vega who's in favours. He'll either go here or Supreme. You've Grangecar West, Jet Powered, Sham Kiley, who I think will end up running here. Hermes Allen, American Mike's there, Gaelic Warrior, Dawn Rise, and Absolute Notions. It's very open past all them. As much as there. I think he's a very good horse. He was running on very strong at the end. His jumping was a bit iffy the last day, but I think he's crying out for a trip. And I think this could be the plan now with him. Every day, and I think I said it to you, this is the Martin Pipe horse. He screams Martin Pipe, get the 4 runs with him, get him a nice mark, and hope for the best. But since American Mike underperformed, injured, whatever, we don't know yet, on Sunday, I think plans could be changing for this, that, and I think at 25-1, I think come 3-4 weeks' time, it could be massive price letting on come Cheltenham, because there could be a lot of change coming on if something comes out about American Mike. So 3-card brag for the Ballymore, 25-1. Very
good. Good horse. I was already talking to you. I think he'll win the Martin Pipe. I think that's where he'll go. Form is very strong. My horse. What's that?
No, he's 16s for the Martin Pipe right now.
My horse is already mentioned by Andrew, and we saw him last year at Dublin Racing Festival, and I came away from the Dublin Racing Festival saying he'll be back here next year in the first race, 2 mile 6 furlongs, and he'll be an Albert Bartlett horse. No.
Oh, Facile Vega form, though, Tom. Everything with Facile Vega form.
Vega form. I keep telling you, he's upside down in his back, getting a little belly rub. Come out, because every other horse they've all won. So the fucking knobheads on Twitter are putting stupid stuff up.
Is he trained by Paul Nolan, Dave?
He's trained by Paul Nolan. He won yesterday. He's formed with Andrew's horse there, the maiden hurdle at Galway, and it's Sandor Clegane for the Albert Bartlett, 25-1. I think it's too big a price after him bolting up in the maiden hurdle yesterday. Paul Nolan have already said he's going to the Albert Bartlett, so you know you're not worried for him to go to the Ballymore. Looks like a stayer all day long, goes out in front, makes his own running. Yesterday, there's a few horses ahead of him. They weren't going fast enough, so he just took it up and done his own thing. Really good jumper. He jumped well at Galway as well. It was at 2 miles, which clearly wasn't the right trip for him, but he still jumped well that day. And you look through the market, Grangecar West is favourite now. I think he's a Ballymore horse. Then you have Sham Kiley, Hermes Allen. I don't think either of them will run here. Gaelic Warrior, he's definitely better than him. I don't like that horse. Facile Vega is a supreme horse. No risk, no fun. He's definitely better than him. You have 3-card brag in there, then he might run here or the Ballymore, but I think he's handicap bound. And then a few other horses, and you land on Sandor again. I think he'll follow the same route that Latest Exhibition went. He will run in the race at Dublin Racing Festival and then run in the Albert Bartlett. And he really reminds me of Latest Exhibition. Obviously different colours, but same type of horse, big staying chaser for the future. And I think it's way too big a price, 25-1, for a race that Paul Nolan has already said that's his target.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Good yesterday.
He was good yesterday, yeah. It's a strong piece of form, that 3-card Bragg race. And
yeah, I said that to you the first time. He was decent on the clock. I said to you to follow that, and all the way back to the charts, 1 horse and 4th. I really think they're doing a handicap job with him. Green Glory, I think he's called.
Yeah. And I think
did you see the right he got the other day? Oh look, an arse of a horse. Bang. Oh look, another arse of a horse. Bang. Oh look, what's that? A gap I can't get through. Oh,
yeah. He has Christmas at Leopardstown written all over him, so we wait for that day.
Yeah. And I think we all came away the last day when 3-card Bragg ran thinking he was the best horse in the race, even though he finished 3rd, I think. He looked like he wanted to go up and trip, so I think he's a good horse to be watching out for. As Andrew said, it's hard to know where he's going to go. I think they're trying to get him handicapped, and he'll be Martin Pipe bound then.
Yeah. Okay. If nothing happened to American Mike on the weekend, if he bolted up, it would have been Martin Pipe, and I wouldn't be putting him up right now. I just think a lot of things could change now if anything comes out about American Mike. He could be shot straight to the head of the pecking order for that kind of race, because he doesn't have anything else really for it.
Yeah, no, I said last day, I just think ground might be a little bit thing with him. I think he might just want it on the slower side. I don't think he's a big fan of quick ground. So
you get away once a year at Cheltenham. They don't care if it's big ground, they'll run them.
If you see 3-card Bragg and the Lawlers and Ace, I think then, Andrew, you'll be delighted because he'll be going to the Ballymore. Okay, that's us done for week 6 Ante-Post. Leave your own selections in the comments below, and you can comment on our ones, say they're good, bad, indifferent. Who knows? Please like and subscribe. We'll be back Sunday for talking points. A lot of racing to catch up on Sunday. Hopefully Tom will be here.
I'll be here.
80-20, Dave.
Unless he's in the helicopter. And on that note, we will see you Sunday.